Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it bangs off the monster. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
In now, Hunter Cole, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Rodriguez has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Andrus leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Chavis in foul ground. 2 down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at ball one. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
One and one. Here it is. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Lance Lynn is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder, Andrew.
Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Lynn gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Oh, that's out.
Popped him up. Guzman is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Robinson Chirinos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, not great. He's 1 for 8. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Chirinos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And the pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
Standing in, Todd Frazier. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. Frazier is there. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's off the green monster. Bogaerts rounds third and is digging for the plate. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Devers is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's out number one.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the catcher, Christian Vázquez.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vázquez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. And that misses low and away. Ball one. Men on third with two down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The set and the 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-2.
Got a full count.
Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. The payoff pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But an RBI triple gets the Red Sox a run. We've played 2. Now 1-0 Boston.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, Ronald.
Digging in, Ronald Guzman, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Low for ball 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. No outs, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Cole. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nobody out, runner on first. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Lifted into center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Billy Calhoun.
Now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Now the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. First and second now, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Pedroia over to his right, and that retires the side. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. We play 2.5, all even now at 1-1. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cole is there to put it away for route number 1. So one gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He drew a walk his first time up.
Danny Santana.
Now here it comes.
Back outside.
Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Here's the first pitch to him. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Rougned Odor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit hard on the ground at first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Stays alive, still 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a liner. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes now to Andrus.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Cole. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He's not. I spoke too soon as it gets by him. And it's in time to get him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers on top here, 3-1. Here.
Leading off.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lynn comes set. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The count now at 2-2. Two outs here with a runner at third. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
3-1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We're through 4. 4-3 Boston. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Danny Santana, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit hard to third. Devers has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch.
2-2, yep. Count full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-0. Bradley runs. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
1-1. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The batter, number 15.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Brett Martin is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Catch will be made here in front of the monster. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Chavis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Three runs already home here. Lifted in the air to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Verdugo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Rangers 3. Digging in, Todd Frazier. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Vasquez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century. Mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Heath Hembree trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate now, Hunter Cole, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Colby Allard enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. And he'll beat the throw as the first baseman had to leap to get it. And by the time he came down, it was too late.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1. But I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Ball one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Jesse Chavez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded by Odor. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's bad.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and one.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. Early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 out and a runner on second base. A bouncer to the left side. Andrus has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael
At the
Devers.
plate, Rafael Devers. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Rangers 3. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Stepping in, Danny Santana. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Santana.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
That's ball
And he misses again. 2-0. Fouled away.
So
He's
that's
fallen behind now. 3-1. Todd Frazier is on deck. Three and one. Here it is.
Please here.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. The 1-1 home. Lined hard to center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still way back. It's 9-3. Luis Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Luis Garcia.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Comes set with the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Now the relay home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate.
Now batting.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now back, second baseman.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Rangers 3. Colin McHugh comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Colin McHugh.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. McHugh, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Hunter Cole. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lined into left center, and this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. Cole blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Boston put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Eduardo Rodriguez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Lance Lynn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation.